Mindset for Creativity guide, where every great idea begins. Hello, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. It is a beautiful Saturday evening from where I'm streaming from West Africa, particularly from Nigeria. And this evening, we are having a live reading of my book, The Mindset for Creativity Guide, where every great idea begins. This guide is a part of the 7-in-1 Smart Creativity Bundle, which everyone who gets to join the Smart Creating Lab gets all of the 7-in-1 bundle, I beg your pardon, for free. So all of the 7 guides are in a 7-in-1 bundle, and it is for you. We're going to be reading it live. The sweet part of it today is that you get to choose the chapter, what you want me to read about, get to ask questions, everything that you need from this guide. I'm excited to do this with you because this is one of my latest babies I just released. So you got to get it first. Yes, it's just fresh out of the oven. You're welcome. Tonight you want to hit this like button, you want to hit the subscribe button, you want to share this live with someone, because tonight is going to be that night that you're going to have that mindset for creativity, the place where ideas actually begin. Let's get into the conversation, shall we? The Mindset for Creativity guide is that guide that is, people kept on asking me this question: how do I know I can create? I even recently did a live and I titled it, Am I created to create or consume? Because some people, it is for some set of people, they think it's for some genius somewhere. So when they read stories of people, innovators, they just say, oh, these people is their destiny to create. They are special kinds of breed and all whatnot, right? And it's part of the reason why we have to create this guide it's the guide 1 in the 7-in-1 bundle. Hello, lovely, so good to see you here. It's the guide 1 in that bundle, and it is your first step that you should take if you're that person who wants to create. All right, so let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Tonight is going to be amazing because I'll be reading table of content for you, and you get to tell me where you want me to read for you. Hello, Jeffeming 761. It's so good to see you. I hope I pronounced that well. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining in from. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's going to be an amazing conversation tonight because we get to read my guide, my book, my latest book, Mindset for Creativity guide. It is guide 1 in the 7-in-1 creativity bundle that we have. So you got to choose the chapter that you want me to read. I'm going to be reading the table of content real quickly to you. The table of content is, so we have, it's a 6th chapter book. So chapter 1, remember you were created to create. Chapter 2, the 4 myths that kill creative confidence. Chapter 3, think like a beginner again. Chapter 4, protect your creative energy. Chapter 5, practice the creator's mindset. Chapter 6, the creator's oath. Conclusion, the door opens in your mind. I'll read the about this guide while I wait for you to tell me in the comment section which chapter do you want me to read. Let me read the about this guide for you. Every creator faces a moment when the mind goes quiet, not in peace, but in pause. This guide was designed to reignite the spark. The Mindset for Creativity guide is the first in the 7-in-1 Smart Creators Bundle, the foundation of the Smart Creating Lab, a system that helps you turn your expertise, experience, and education into income, impact, and influence. Inside this guide, you will learn how to rebuild the inner environment of creativity, your mindset. You will learn how to think, speak, and act like a creator, even when you feel unqualified or uninspired. This isn't a motivational manual, it's a mental reprogramming system, one that helps you remove mental clutter, silence fear, and unlock flow again. Each chapter includes reflections, simple practices, and power statements to help you shift from thinking to creating. If you've ever said, I have ideas, but I don't know where to start, or I used to be creative, but life got too busy, then this is where your comeback begins. Okay, so I can see some comment in the comment section as you read the how to protect your creative energy. Great. All right. How to protect your creative energy. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Chapter 4. That's it. Protect your creative energy is chapter 4. I'll read the introduction and then I'll get to chapter 4. Introduction. Where every great idea begins. Do you believe creativity belongs to others or to you? Do you see yourself as a learner, a maker, a contributor, or just a follower, a consumer, or a spectator? Before every great invention, there was a question. And before every... I beg your pardon, please. Let me take that again. Before every great invention, there was a question. And before every creator, there was a person, curious, courageous, and a little unsure, who dared to start. Hello, everybody. Welcome in here. That's where creativity truly begins. Not in the studio, not in the lab, not in the notebook. It begins in the mind. This guide, The Mindset for Creativity, is the foundation of everything else you will build as a smart creator. Because creativity isn't first about doing, it's about being. If you think like a creator, you will begin to live like one. And when you live like one, creation becomes as natural as breathing. Why mindset matters? The mind is a womb. Every thought you nurture becomes the seed of a new world. That's why the quality of your ideas will always mirror the quality of your inner life. A scattered mind creates scattered work. A doubtful mind creates hesitant ideas. But a focused, curious, and grounded mind creates beauty, value, and meaning. When you think right, you create right. This is not motivation, it is mental architecture. You cannot sustain what your mindset does not support. If your thoughts are filled with fear, you will create with restraint. If your thoughts are full of possibility, you will create with power. Hello, Suhai. Hi, everybody. Now, let us get to the chapter you requested. I still had some reading to do on mindset, but I'll just go to the chapter that you want. Protect your creative energy, chapter 4. I love to do live readings, by the way. And if you're just joining us, I'm doing the live reading of my book, my latest guide, Mindset for Creativity Guide. It is the guide 1 in the 7-in-1 bundle. So if you love to hear some live reading, then you want to be here. Chapter 4, Protect Your Creative Energy. How to manage people, platforms, and patterns that drain your inspiration. That is what the Protect Your Creative Energy is all about. Let's talk. See, creativity doesn't just need inspiration. It needs energy. Every time you think, imagine, or design, you are spending emotional currency. That's why some days ideas flow like rivers, and other days they hide like rain in dry skies. You don't lose creativity, you lost capacity. There's a leak somewhere, and if you don't find it, you will confuse burnout for block. This chapter will help you seal those leaks, refill your tank, and create from overflow, not exhaustion. Energy is your real capital. Most creators chase time management, but time isn't your problem. Energy is. You can have 8 free hours and still be drained to think clearly. Or have I focused hour, or I beg your pardon, or have one focused hour and produce brilliance with it. That's because creativity runs on mental freshness, not minutes. Creativity isn't just what you do with your time, it's what you do with your energy. Reflection. Remember, it's a guide, right? Reflection. The energy audit. So it's time for us to work. This is a guide. Like, it's a guide that takes you from the place where your mindset is thinking it's creativity for me to the point where creativity is flying. Let's get to work. Write down everything you did in the last 3 days. Then beside each activity, mark dash 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 give energy, dash 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 drained energy. I mean, it's a worksheet right here, so every of the space is created for you. Day 1, dash give energy. Day 2, dash give energy. And then to the 3rd day, right? Now, ask yourself, what do I need to do less of? We're creating energy, right? We're talking about creative energy. Number 2, ask yourself, what do I need to do more of? Number 3, what can I delegate, delete, or delay? You will often find that your creative leaks come not from too little inspiration, but from too many obligations. I need that to sit in. Because most times we think is, I'm not inspired. But what are the obligations that you have roped yourself in with? So many obligations, you can't be creative. The mindset for creativity you're looking for is not just about inspiration. It's about what is on your obligation table. That's it on section 1. Section 2, the people factor. Protecting your mind space. We're talking about creativity and you're wondering we're talking about people. Calm down. Let's look at section 2, shall we? Some people pour into you, others poke holes in you. As a creator, your environment either multiplies your ideas or murders them quietly. There are 3 kinds of people around your creativity. The energizers, number 1. They listen, encourage, and sharpen your vision. Number 2, the neutralizers. They don't understand, but they don't interfere. Number 3, the drainers. They doubt, dismiss, or discourage your ideas. You can't avoid people, but you can assign them boundaries. Access is energy. Guard it wisely. Now, I know this may sound somewhat cliche, but it's not. Access is energy. Guide them wisely. Reflection number 2, relationship reset. We're talking the fact that access is energy. Every single person who has access to you is energy, and energy is currency. Relationship reflection, relationship reset. List 3 names that come to mind when you feel most active and alive creatively. And here there are space created for you to do all of this task, right? Then list 3 names that leave you anxious or doubtful after talking. And there are 3 names here. Now, set one boundary this week. Shorten a draining conversation, number 1. Number 2, how do you set this boundary? Delay a distracting message. Number 3, how do you set this boundary? Schedule a deep talk with someone who energizes you. Small boundaries restore massive creativity. We're still on chapter 4. Your energy for creativity. Section 3 under chapter 4. The platform trap. So chapter 4 is about people, places, and platform, right? And we've talked about people already. So now, platform. When digital drains divine ideas. I've been about this whole digital thing, and that's why I wrote my book, From Tech Binging to Book Binging. It's a guide as well. From Tech Binging to Book Binging guide. And in that guide, I gave you 100 ways to overcome the scroll syndrome, because the scroll syndrome is a thing, right? Digital drains divine ideas. Let's talk about it. I want to read directly from the book now. We used to dream before we scrolled. Now we scroll before we think. Your brain is designed to imagine when it's quiet, but social media keeps it loud. The constant noise of other people's opinion can drown the sound of your own ideas. You don't need to quit the internet. You just need to reclaim your rhythm. How do you do that? Practice number 1, digital diet. For 7 days, limit your content intake to 15 minutes in the morning, sorry about that, please, and 15 minutes at night. Replace those freed minutes with a walk, a notebook, a short reflection, a creative warm-up, drawing, journaling, decoding. Notice how your brain feels clearer, your emotions calmer, and your ideas louder. You were never blocked. You were just buried under noise. Reflection number 3. The 3 question scroll test. Before you consume any content, ask yourself, number 1, is this inspiring or numbing me? Number 2, am I learning or comparing? Number 3, would I still value this if nobody saw me watching? Now, if you answer no, excuse me please. If you answer no to 2 or more, you've entered distraction territory. Close it. Create something instead. Section 4, the pattern of peace. We're talking creative energy, right? Aha, these are the factors: platform, people, peace. Now, how do we create the pattern of peace? Oh, sorry about that. Creativity doesn't bloom in chaos. It blooms in rhythm. Your brain is pattern seeking. It finds safety in structure. When your life is unpredictable, your ideas scatter. That's why creative peace isn't laziness. It's full management. Practice number 2. Create a calm corner. Listen, I have a calm corner everywhere. Every space I use, there's a calm corner. I want to say this to you. If you want to be a creative person, let me read. Designate one space in your room or your workspace as your peace zone. No phones, no noise, no pressure. Keep a candle, a journal, a light, a quote that grounds you. Train your brain that this is where I come alive. Your environment can become your switch for focus. So, if you want to create, let me say this to you. And yes, of course, there are lots more reflection in the worksheet because, of course, it's a guide, so there are a lot of activities to do that can help you. Let me go through the reflection number 4, rhythm reset. Ask yourself, what time of the day do I feel most alive? Number 2, when does my creativity fade? Number 3, what rituals help me reset? Tea, silence, prayer, music, or stretching? Which works for you? Which works for you? For me, of course, it would be silence in the morning. I don't want to wake to noise, please. I don't want to, especially digital noise. I don't want to wake. I don't want to touch my phone in the first minutes of the day, please. So for me to be silent, to be prayer, it will be meditation, it will be exercise. I love to exercise in the morning and stretching and all. Now, your turn. Answer the question. Design your day around your energy, not your ego. Not your ego. Honor your highs. Rest in your lows. This is how you create sustainably. Section 5. Yes, we're still in chapter 4. That's how rich the guide is. Yes, this is one chapter alone. And this is like a 7-chapter guide. And we have 7 in 1 in this bundle. And this is guide 1. You shouldn't miss the Smart Creating Lab. That's all I'm saying to you. Because this 7 in 1 bundle, it is for those who are in the Smart Creating Lab. It comes to them for free. This particular guide alone is even worth more than the money they are paying. Energy management is emotional intelligence. Section 5. Let me read. You don't manage energy by working harder. You manage it by feeling smarter. Notice your emotions. Your emotions are your creative data. When you are anxious, your creativity hides. When you are calm, it speaks. The best creators are not the busiest. They are the most emotionally balanced. Practice number 3. 3-minute reset. Whenever you feel stuck or scattered, pause and close your eyes. Breathe in deeply for 5 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale for 5. Number 3, whisper this affirmation. I'm not behind. I'm becoming. Your nervous system calms. Your brain reopens. Your creativity flows again. Creator's note. Protect your power. You don't just need ideas. You need energy to carry them. Every creative act costs something. So choose your exchanges wisely. Protecting your energy doesn't make you selfish. It makes you sustainable. You are not a machine. You are a vessel. And vessels must be refilled. Write this somewhere visible. My energy is sacred. My peace is protection. I create best when I am rested, not rushed. This is how masters maintain momentum. Not through pressure, but through peace. And this is where we come to the end of chapter 4. Oh, chapter 5 is even more interesting. Practice the creator's mindset daily. Oh, let me know in the comment section, how was this? How was this? How did it go? How did it go? How did it go? How did it go? See, this is the kind of guy that you just get in and you just get lost. You just breathe through it and like, so I can actually fix up a mindset that can create. Oh yes, like I said in the comment section, amazing. Amazing, 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 great. Great. I love to read it as well. Eye-opening. Oh wow, great. Great. I enjoyed every moment of it as well. It was a good moment going through these. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. So this is it. I just came live to read for you. And you said you just want one chapter today, right? Okay. It was a good time being here. I must say, thank you everybody. This is your calling. Jump into the Smart Creating Lab. This time next week will be in the lab. This time next week will be in the lab. You don't want to miss it. I want to see you in the Smart Creating Lab. Okay? You want to sit again with this live. If you're joining late, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, go over it again and listen to how this guy just takes you through. This is just one chapter of just one guide in a 7-in-1 bundle. Listen, So one thing we do at the academy is we will never give you a course alone. Never. We will never give you a course alone. We give you a course and we will give you tools to sustain whatever it is that you got from that course. Because here's what happens. Because we are called to busy professionals, we understand that they are busy. So most times we attend the course and we just get busy and we just move on. No, we give you every tool that can sustain it. Because we are sure, we are more than sure that whatever quality we give you is sustainable and is something that will give you value for your time and your money. So here is me saying to you, thank you so much for joining in today. It's been an amazing time having you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know we go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for what we call West African time, for what we call the Smart Short Break series. And yes, the Smart Short Break series is where I come live daily to help busy professionals like you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking. So if that's something that you like, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in today. You get alerted when we go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. West African time. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I help busy professionals like you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Thank you so much for joining in today. I will see you on Monday at 1 p.m. West African time. This is the Smart World.